Richard Meda's father wasn't looking for a Monte Carlo when he visited Zale Chevrolet in Torrington, Connecticut on Halloween 1970. But that's what he ended up buying, a leftover that suited his taste.
My father fell in love with this one because he did not want to buy a car with black interior, and this was the only one that they had at that time that didn't have black interior.
It came with a black vinyl top and beige interior.
He fell in love with this because of the bucket seats and the color.
After owning it for 4.5 years, his father sold it to his son and daughter-in-law, Paula Meda.
I felt I got a fair deal for the cars. My father didn't give me the car, and I don't think I overpaid. I paid what was considered a fair price.
The Monte Carlo then saw a lot of use.
It was used as our daily driver. My wife used this car on a daily basis to take our children and the neighborhood children back and forth to school, which was down the street. So it was her car. She used it more than I did.
The Monte Carlo is powered by a 350 cubic inch, 300 horsepower V8 engine with 3-speed automatic transmission.
The engine, transmission, everything's never been out of this car. It cruises down the road. It's such a pleasure to drive. This car just floats down the road. I mean, you think you're in a much larger car.
Chevrolet introduced the two-door Monte Carlo Coupe in 1970, and the 52-year-old model owned by the Medas looks good thanks to good care and to a freshening.
I took care of it. It stayed pretty much in this condition. The only restoration on this car has been the paint. In 2006, I decided I wanted it repainted. The paint had problems, and so I stripped all of the chrome and everything off the car, and sent it out, and it was completely stripped of all, sandblasted and media blasted, and any minor rust spots were taken care of, and it was repainted the original color, which is referred to as autumn gold. The interior in this car is virtually original. It even has the original carpeting showing the wear where the children jumped in and out from school every day.
Meda has made some modifications over the decades. Fender skirts were removed and the vinyl top was redone.
I had it changed way back in the 80s to this chestnut color, which is a GM color.
The Meda's Monte Carlo only has 82,000 miles on the odometer and doesn't get used that much. While designed as a sporty luxury model, the Monte Carlo was overshadowed by Chevy's muscular Chevelle and Camaro models. It draws more attention now than it did when it was released.
Today, they're becoming a lot more sought after because there aren't as many out there.
That's Ride Connecticut. I'm Bud Wilkinson. And don't forget, please subscribe to Ride Connecticut's YouTube channel.